That's louder than I thought it would be. But welcome back to another episode of the Rundown, guys. Let me know if did I turn the mics up too loud? I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too loud. But we're gonna be talking a little bit about Tyrone Magnus and some news there. Some updates with the Flash movie that's officially out on Rotten Tomatoes, so the reviews are in, and we're going to talk about this new title for the Captain America 4 movie today on the Rundown. We're here on a Wednesday, guys. Thanks for joining us here, and appreciate you guys' time and for joining us. As always, if you're in the live chat, appreciate you joining us live, and you can hit the like button. That would really help us out and fill up the chat box with your votes, your questions, your comments, your theories, concerns. I'm Chris Fagan, as I said before, and joining me today is my wife, Joy. Hey, babe. You look like you're in a whole new room.
You keep moving me around.
Okay. So, I got an issue where I'm always moving stuff around and changing things, and I think I hear an echo. Is that coming from back there?
It's coming from the other room.
It's coming from okay. So yeah, we're live. We're also live on TikTok. So I'm hearing myself live on TikTok. That's what. So let's just get right into it because Joy says she's busy. She's like, she doesn't have time for my crap. We were supposed to start at 1, but I changed it to 1:30 because there's some personal issues. And speaking of personal issues, real quick, thank you guys for your. We didn't do a rundown on Friday because we had an addition to the family. People were like, I hope everything's okay. Yeah, guys, like, yeah, it's fine. It's like I didn't say what it was on the day. I just said personal issues. And then the next day I was like, we have a new addition to the family. One dude was like, y'all grandparents? Yeah, I was like,
four times.
Yeah, 4 times over. Yeah, we got 4 grandbabies. Yeah, I'm telling you. So yeah. It was a busy weekend, but yeah, everybody's happy, healthy, and it's all good. Appreciate you guys for your concerns, your questions, your thoughts. Man, I am very loud on TikTok. So sorry, that's gonna be distracting me. All right, let's get right into it. There's some announcements that I wanted to start off with real fast. So I said that after we hit 10,000 subscribers, I wanted to do more prize giveaways. So when you guys support the channel, things like that, I want to help you out. I've been learning more about the rules and how to conduct prizes. I think the next prize, Jason Rodriguez, my friend Jason, told me, he gave me an idea for a prize. I'm not going to announce it yet because I don't think I'm ready to announce it. But there is a prize coming up. Usually the rules is just going to be a subscriber to the channel, obviously. Support the channel. Follow us on social medias, things like that. It's not going to be anything crazy right now. Mostly, if we see your names popping up in the community, like when we see you in the box below, as I say in the lower third, we see you engaging. We see your name pop up. If you're a new member, if you're a new subscriber, things like that. It's going to be a random drawing mostly from in the beginning. What's up, Y2 Germs? Appreciate you for joining us in the chat, man. And obviously, I can't encourage that. Like super chats and donations they don't hurt, but for legal purposes, I can't say that that's the reason why your name is in the drawing for any upcoming prizes. But because you are an active community activist, is that the word? Then you'll obviously be in there. You'll always be on our prizes. So there's going to be upcoming prizes coming up soon. What do you think, baby? Any ideas of what prizes we should give away? Any scrub hats that?
I have to think about it.
Jason said, okay, I'm going to reveal it. Jason said, give away a drone. Like, give some drones away.
I don't have a drone.
I mean, there's drones on Amazon,
I'm aware.
And whoever the winner is, we'll contact them directly. They give me their address. And then I'll fly that sucker all the way to him. And so drone. Is a drone? Give me some ideas. What's a good idea for some prize giveaways? Because we want to start doing that. We said that every time because we're hitting another 1,000 subscribers faster than we normally do. And man, thank you guys for supporting the channel and becoming subscribers. And we're about to hit 11,000. So help us get to 11K. That's when I'll activate the next prize. Or I'll just do it anyway. So but it'll be coming towards the end of the month. So at the end of the month is when I'll start when I'll do it. Like at the end of the month, of every month, I'll make some announcements of winners and things like that. I might lock up the rules, tighten it up, and make it more understandable, more cleaner, and make it more of a more promoted thing on our social medias. But for now, just expect the unexpected. All right. Also, what do we have here? YouTube members. I finally, after weeks, months of trying to figure out how I was going to handle if you are a YouTube member, I thought that the Rundown After Dark was going to be where I would put the exclusive stuff, but I was like, you know what? No, the community chat, they like talking about the more mature topics, on the free. I'm not going to hide it, but I'll put it like this. After what happened on another channel with the hiding stuff behind a paywall, I'm not doing that. I was like, no, like that. After that, y'all get mad when you used to give this to us for free. And now it's behind a paywall. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that. So I've decided that the YouTube members is going to be 2 tiers. 3 tiers. An entry level, well, for the basic one, like $1, it's going to be like $1, or the cheapest tier, where if you're sending your comments and your support, any questions, any suggestions for the show, just like when you send super chats, those are guaranteed are going to be mentioned on the live on the show, or if we do polls, or if we do members only things, that's where you guys will be in the entry level. On the next tier up, I think by like a $5 tier, we're going to allow your calls to come in live during the show. Your voice will be live on the show. You'll be here. You'll be able to call in, talk about the topics that we're talking about. You'll be called in. Depending on how many people are involved. If it's just one person, then maybe you'll be live and talking with us for the whole show. If it's a couple of people, we'll figure it all out. We'll be able to we'll space it out as best as we can. And at the next tier up, maybe that's a $10 level. You can do calls, or you can have a video panel. You'll be side by side with us on the screen, so you'll be a part of the show visually. So that's where I've decided to do with the YouTube memberships. For Patreon, I'm going to put, like, for example, let's say if I do a first time watching, there's an edited version of that will be on the YouTube channel, where it's like 30 minutes and it is edited down. But then there'll be a full version of the whole video. That will be where it will go on the Patreon. So that's where that stuff will go. I thought about deleting the Patreon, but then I decided to just do something like that. So if I do a first time watching, or if I do a reaction video and it's very long and it's edited down for the YouTube channel, then the full version of it will be available on Patreon. But that's coming down the pipeline. We're not there yet. Last but not least, no, that was it. That was everything. All right, there you go. Support. So thanks, guys. Like I said, if you hit the chat button, if you go to streamlabs.com, right there in the lower third, that's how you can support the channel. We're watching you guys in the chats. Am I missing anything? Something's
Yes, I
see.
mean, there's chats, but you can't see it because your poll is in the way.
My poll is in the way? Is that what you said? Yeah. It's not the first time she said something like that. Thanks, babe. So let's just go right into it. As we're reading off all this stuff, I'm going to be watching the chats. Let's see. So first, babe, what do we got up first for the force feed? What's the top?
Tyrone Magnus blocks people who say he was paid to read "The Flash does not erase the SnyderVerse."
All right, okay, so the reason why I made this a topic is, those of you who follow Tyrone Magnus, you might have seen that he recently went on a rant on his channel. He read an article. And on that article, it said that the new Flash movie does not erase the SnyderVerse. He is a very big champion of the SnyderVerse. Bring back the SnyderVerse. And, most, people who, they couldn't say just thank you to HBO Max for redoing a movie that was years old and putting more money into it to give them exactly what they want. Once the second they got it, they wanted more. Oh, now that you're giving us that, now give us this cut. Now, it became a whole issue where HBO Max was like, you know what? F this. We spent all that money, and they're not getting money back from that. That was That was like 500 million, 300 million, whatever million just thrown away. But that's a side story. So he's a very big champion of the SnyderVerse. He reads this, he's seen the Flash movie. We haven't seen it yet, but he sees it, and then he reads an article that says that this definitively proves that the SnyderVerse is not erased. After you watch this movie, you will see that the SnyderVerse can still come back. So people on his channel, on his Twitter, said, "You're being paid to say this. You're like pretty much calling him a shill or whatever." I don't know who's supposed to be paying him for this.
I'm like, who?
The people who, I guess the SnyderVerse people, I guess bring back the SnyderVerse people, like paid you to say that, because it can't be true. The SnyderVerse is dead. We're moving on. The DC Studios is here. Long live DC Studios. So he goes off. He was like, and I had to move the mic away. He was like, paid? he got really offended. Paid? He couldn't fathom how people could see what he said on a video that didn't even go viral in his estimation, and assume that he was on the take. Now, I don't believe he's on the take. And of course not. That's ridiculous. Studios don't do that. They don't need to pay YouTubers. I don't care how many subscribers you got. He's got almost 2 million. But they don't need to pay him for that. He's already talking about their movies a lot. They don't need to pay him. So he got really offended. How dare you say that I was paid to talk about the Flash movie not being erasing the Snyder Cut? The reason why this is a topic is because how could you not assume that people could take some, what is it called? Confirmation bias, and attack you with it? That's exactly what you did, Tyrone. Did you remember a couple years ago when you saw Captain Marvel? Mm-hmm. There's no way in the world that after he saw one video that somebody submitted of an empty theater with Captain Marvel playing in the theater, and he was convinced, a person with influence, almost 2 million subscribers, he went on his channel with his opinion and his theory and said, Disney bought those tickets. A theory that, in my humble opinion, is the stupidest thing anybody could believe. That's not how capitalism works. Based on that theory that Disney is buying movie tickets, I'm hearing my voice on TikTok. I'm really lighting up TikTok right now. Let's say, for example, how much money would Disney have paid, in your opinion, to put their Captain Marvel movie over the top? How much? How much would it have cost? Would you, if you were Disney, how much would you have paid to do that, babe?
I mean, that would cost a lot, but that doesn't even make sense.
You would, as the studio, you would only be getting a third of that back. So you're just throwing that money away. So the movie didn't really make $1 billion. The movie really made $600 million, and you're okay with losing $400 million or something like that. This is just rough numbers. But my point, Tyrone, is you also have done these things. You didn't go. You said, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't believe that Captain Marvel made that. So yeah, you live in a world where people can see what you did and see what you said, come up with their own BS theories, because I don't believe you were bought and paid for by the Save the SnyderVerse people to say what you said or read what you read. That rhymed. I'll say it like Tyrone. That rhymes. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars. So you live in that world. You've done that. So I just thought that was funny. Anything, babe? Like, what do you think about that? The whole Tyrone Magnus. We watched Tyrone Magnus, but we only really enjoy his try not to laugh videos. That's basically it. I'm pretty much gotten out of.
And it was personally more enjoyable when it was him
and his girlfriend. I forgot her name.
Scarlo.
Yeah,
together.
That's more enjoyable. Now he's gotten more political. He's pretty much an extension of some twins that I won't mention. That also rhymed. So I don't watch, but I enjoy it when he does his try not to laugh. I will defend you though, Tyrone. Of course you weren't paid. That's stupid. Whoever was, but he was blocking people for doing this. I said, I'm about to go on Twitter and I'm about to block you all. All these people that are lying on me. But dude, you did the same thing to Disney. You said you straight up said that it was not possible. No, it was just that you didn't believe it. You couldn't see because you didn't like the movie. So you felt some way. They saw what you said. They couldn't believe it. So they felt a certain way. It was the same attack. But yeah, you have the right to, I've gotten out of the blocking people game. The only time you would have to really cross, that's like 2 or 3 lines that you have to go. Tabitha said this before. Tabitha had somebody who found her from this podcast and started harassing her personally. And she gave him a chance. He's like, hey, you crossed the line. The second you got that warning, you did it again, you have to get blocked. That's the chance that I would give people nowadays too. I used to block people way years ago, and I was like, you know what? No, people have a right to their own opinion. And sometimes people say things that I don't like to hear that I don't agree with. But like Tyrone, we come from a different generation from Yo Mama jokes, so we got like tougher skin. So I don't give a damn what you guys say. I'll say worse. But I just found it funny that Mr. Magnus was like, I can't believe that they would say this about me. You believe it, buddy. It's the circles you live in. Anyway, moving on. Let us know what you guys think. Are you a follower of Tyrone Magnus? I hope I don't feel like I'm picking on him or anything like that. I'm just saying this is just my opinion. I just feel like it was funny that you couldn't believe it when you kind of did it. Yeah, but hey, he's doing his thing. He's got almost 2 million subscribers. He's doing his thing. So if you like it, I love it. All right, what's the next thing that we're going to talk about real quick, babe?
Community movie was close to filming before the writer's strike.
Do we watch Community? Have you ever seen any of the
clips on TikTok?
I'm going to move Tyrone Magnus away from you right there. He's right over your shoulder looking at you. So I'm going to go back. He was right there. I've seen, I've started it. I keep starting it and then wanting to finish it. If guys in the chat, especially when we get to the We Got Your Mail portion of it, that's when I'll address the comment section. Let me know do you watch the Community? Is it as funny? Donald Glover I like Donald Glover. I couldn't get into it, but it has a cast that I really like. But this show just not getting me. Should we try? Is this something that you said this is?
I've seen some clips, but they were just short GIFs or whatever that.
Yeah. I just
seemed funny, but
So the question is this something that you guys are even interested in? They've been talking about doing a movie based on this TV show, extending the story.
Yeah, I've been hearing they've been wanting to do it.
But has it really been going on? Is it really being greenlit, or is it going to be independently made? I'm thinking that this is going to be an independent project. Like the cast members are going to be producing it themselves and getting it off the ground. I heard Donald Glover was one of the holdouts. They don't even know if they got Donald Glover.
I know there was some, I don't know if beef's the right word. There was some, like when they ask people, like, how do you remember those days on the set?
There was some issues, some people said?
I think he was like, at one point said, oh, there was some racial stuff.
Okay. That might be.
But then it was like in the other stuff, you're like, everything seems cool. So I don't really know. Like again, I didn't watch the show.
Yeah. So it just felt like it wasn't even really getting off the ground. Now the report is, now it's because it's a writer's strike.
And I think isn't Chevy Chase?
Was also.
And I think it was with him.
Oh.
I didn't watch the show, so I didn't delve into researching it to see what that was really about. I
don't want to believe that about my boy Chevy Chase. I can't. I don't want to believe it. But yeah, I thought the main issue was Donald Glover being off the ground. Honestly, I don't hear anybody really talking about this. I made this into a topic, and guys, you tell me, is this even something that people even want? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I don't buy it. I think the writer's strike is an easy way to say this is why it's not moving forward, but I honestly don't think it was moving forward really at all, with or without the writer's strike. Now it's obvious. If you didn't finish writing it or you haven't started writing it at all, then obviously that's the issue now, but I feel like that's the issue that they can lean on.
Now the actors are possibly going in with the writers.
Oh yeah, we'll probably make that into a topic tomorrow. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's about to get.
And that's going to really halt some stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Where's my community? Damn it, Donnie, y'all fix it. Well, let us know what you guys think. Are you even interested in this movie? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, and maybe we'll talk about it a little bit later on. We got your mail. What's next, baby?
The Flash and its Rotten Tomato score.
So when I was putting all this stuff together, the Flash. Okay, the Rotten Tomato scores have just come out, and the score is at 70. I put a question mark there because I knew it was going to change. It was at 73% for all of yesterday. About 68 reviews were out, and by the time I was setting this up, it dropped down. Well, now it's at 72. I think once you go below 70, that's when it's rotten. If I remember correctly. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong about that, guys. Am I right about that? Is it? I think it's below 70 is when you got an F. Like that's the way we grade movies. What do you think about this? Have you been interested in this project?
When it comes to Rotten Tomatoes, personally, I look more at the audience score versus the critic score.
Oh, the fuddy-duddy audience, the have-nots. I'm with the critics myself, but go ahead. No.
Well, I just think that sometimes you need. What are the people saying?
Yeah. Oh, so because critics aren't people too. I'm just joking, guys.
I know that critics sometimes get too critical.
Yeah. Because
you do forget that that's just their opinion. So yeah. I'd rather look at the people, the mass amount of people who have all watched and see what not the 1%ers. The general consensus is, yeah, we loved it. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Versus
the lighting was off
in scene
in scene B. Yeah.
Or who are like, oh yeah, and I read comic book. Version number 2, and they didn't do that, and I don't like that. Oh, you know what? I don't care.
Oh, because the regular folks don't do that either. But the regular folks do that more than the critics do. No, that's not. Yeah, that's not how the Flash from Universe B5987. That's the normal guy, but that's the extreme comic book lover guys. But yeah, I know I get what you're saying. So now the last I checked, do I have time to check it? I don't. The last I checked, it was at 72%. I'm thinking it's gonna drop. As good as people keep saying that this movie is, I think that's critic score. Now, does this movie? Here's the question: do you believe that it's going to affect the box office? Like, do you think it's going to overall hurt, or do you think the audience is either like, oh no, I'm going to see this no matter what, or do you think the audience is split with all the things that were going on with Ezra Miller, with all the issues and the problems? I mean, is it?
I mean, I would hope people would listen more to friends, to the audience, what they hear.
The people have been saying it was good.
Oh yeah, it's great. You need to go see this. Versus looking up some critics who.
The fuddy-duddy critics like me, like Fancy Chris.
Well, I mean, when you're...
I'm not a critic, by the way.
Well, I mean, sometimes you can read the critic's review and say, okay, well, when they list out their reasons, it was fun, but I don't like this, didn't follow this, this didn't follow this, but it's a nice ride. I still give it an F. Okay, well, I'm more in personally interested. Did you enjoy? Did you have a good time? Okay, then cool. I want to go see that versus... I hate that you put that. I hate this. This didn't follow this. I wanted you to do that instead. I don't. That's you. That's you that didn't like that.
I hate it when people do that. I overall had a good time, but I'm still giving it an F. I hate when people do that. That makes no sense. Critic or audience member, does not matter. If you say I liked 7 out of these 10, but these 3 things, 7 out of 10, but these 3 things that I didn't like, totally destroyed. Those better be things like I couldn't hear the movie, or the like some scenes from that when we watched Into the SnyderVerse, like the audio was off a little bit. It better be that the plot made no sense. Those 3 things that you said you didn't like better be like key things. But if it was I didn't like his outfit choice versus, but I love the story, but I'm giving it an F. I hate it when people do that. That's like to me that's when the people become the just as bad as the fuddy-duddy critic. I was like, you're getting too typical, too technical. Like, that's not the way Flash 958B in Universe 6 and Sector G would have done it. Like, I don't care. It's like this. Like, Ezra Miller's not really the Flash. Like, relax.
Or you get something, it was good. It was enjoyable, but they should have had Barry Gustin.
Yeah.
Like,
What
was his name?
Yeah, Bart Allen. Yeah.
Grant Gustin.
Grant.
He
Yeah,
would've
Grant.
been
Yeah,
better.
Grant.
I'll
Yeah.
give it an F. Like, that's stupid.
Grant. Yeah, Grant
You
should.
enjoyed it, but you're still.
So yeah, that means you
failing
went.
it 'cause
You
just
went in
didn't
hating
see
it. Yeah.
who you wanted to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Or things like it should have been so and so director. He would have done a better job. So
Right.
I'm giving it an F. Like, did you have a good time when you were watching it?
I'm like, yeah. Anybody? Yeah, I had a great time. Then why'd you give it an F? Because Grant Gustin. Like, so where is this gonna land? It was said that like whatever the amount of money, I think this is gonna make about around 600 million. I think it's gonna do good at the box office, but it probably would have done better without the Ezra Miller issues. And people are pretty much just drawing their lines. A lot of people are just kind of checking out with DC now.
I'll say you have a lot of people even
just waiting for the
this
new DC stuff.
without Ezra are still very much riding that line with DC.
Yeah.
You know, when Marvel, they're like, oh, it's a Marvel movie, let's go watch it. DC, it's like, all the last ones have sucked. I don't know if I want to go watch this.
Because Marvel had built a better track record. Marvel built, whether you like it or not, because of the lately stuff. Marvel built more trust because they had hit after hit after hit for a longer time. So they DC EU started off with controversy. Superman doesn't kill,
and
stuff.
A lot of people who are angry at the shakeups.
Yeah.
You got rid of Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Superman doesn't kill when you get rid of Henry Cavill. Bring back the killing Superman.
They're already walking into Flash going, this is going to suck because
Yeah.
DC sucks and they've gotten rid of everybody I wanted to see.
Right.
And so,
Yeah. Watch. 10 years from now, Black Adam is probably going to be considered a classic. Watch. I don't know. I'm with the people. I'm with you guys. I'm with you. I'm not really on the side of the fuddy-duddy critics. I was just joking, guys. Don't unless Rotten Tomatoes wants me to be an official, then I'll say yeah. All right, babe. What's next? Are we that's the end for entertainment news. We're now
JD the MC. I am very excited to see Michael Keaton. That's my Batman.
Who says that?
JD the MC in the comments.
Oh, I gotta go into it and he says I'm truly what? Is that where he says I'm truly?
I truly hope.
Let me see here. Do I got it? There we go. There you go, brother. JD the MC. I truly hope that The Flash is good as the early hype suggested and word of mouth carries it to box office success. Let's have a happy ending for the SnyderVerse era and the return of Keaton. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah,
and that's how they've been marketing it. Yeah, let's just focus on Keaton.
Let's focus on something good over here.
But Ezra choked that late. Michael Keaton. I think DC gets mad. It's like, but didn't Ezra kick that puppy? Michael Keaton.
We gave you Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, shut up. You got Michael Keaton. You shut up. That's because they get kind of offended. Like, shut up. You got Michael Keaton. Shut up. But didn't you delete Michael Keaton's footage on Batgirl? Shut up. So, I don't know. We'll see. I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be a good time. All right, guys. So, this is a segment that we should be doing on a Monday, but we don't film on a Monday, so it's Wednesday. So it's Wednesday box office. So I want to talk about the box office weekend. We're gonna so where was this gonna go? This is gonna go. It's gonna go here. Sorry, guys, looking at some behind the scenes stuff. There we go. Let me go full mass right here and get that rundown logo out the way. All right, so. This is our top 5 from June 2nd to the 4th. This is our top 5 movies of the week. We have for the number 1 slot, we have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Of course, it shattered expectations with an opening of 120 million plus, and worldwide, and now over 221 million. Despite the bad reception that it got in certain countries, but I'm not even going to go there. Racist. Anyway, number 2, we have The Little Mermaid. I just took my daughter to go see that yesterday.
Still hanging in.
Still hanging in there. On week number 2, it made $41 million, and it's over 332 million worldwide. And that's a good job. Number 3, opening The Boogeyman. I wanted to go see it. I forgot about it again. I wanted to go see it.
I don't know if that's what they were hoping for, but it looks kind of scary compared to everything else.
It's a decent opening. I mean, worldwide it's at 21 million, but it made the number 3 spot with the 12 million plus. It took out Guardians of the Galaxy, which only made at its 5th week only made 10 million. But worldwide, it's getting close to that. It might hit that 800. That's when I'm surprised at that. I'm happy. I was wondering if it was going to make more than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I don't think it will. I think Volume 2 is over 860 million, but I'm excited about that. And rounding out the top 5, it only made about a little bit over 9 million. Fast X. So far worldwide, it's at 660 million. I don't think that's more than what Fast 9 made. I got to double check that, but it's not where the franchise is and should be. I mean, that movie should have made way more money. I mean, it's about it's about family, but you focus but that family costs money. That family has some paychecks that you gotta pay. It costs money to bring the whole family in. So let me know. You guys have already voted on. I'll pull up the results on that later. I think I have that your votes on what you thought about the box office. So I'll talk about that on We Got Your Mail. Now let's move on to the next topic. So we were asked by BET Plus to take a look at and review a new movie it's a movie on BET Plus called Call Her King. This is a BET original, and me and Joel we took a look at it, and we know that actually. You know what, before I fumble with names, you guys already know how bad I am with names. So let me pull that up real quick.
He's got Naturing Naughton is the lead.
And
is the king.
So this is a movie about a judge that's about to sentence. I guess a sentence a man who's maybe on trial for murder or for whatever the heinous crime is. And then her courtroom is attacked, I guess, by a bigger bad, by people who want to take him out for whatever reason.
It was his brother who's angry.
Oh, I missed that.
It's his
angry
brother.
They were there to rescue him.
He already got sentenced and I guess put away, and they're angry at her judgment and want her to pay for sending him. I don't remember if it was death penalty or life.
Right.
But
I think so.
They're angry with the sentence.
So they're coming after the judge to save the brother. I totally saw a different trailer. I thought I'm thinking that I'm sorry about that. So I'm thinking that this was about taking out a witness or a key witness that would take down the rest of the family. So this is about bringing justice, or I guess their own version of justice, and trying to save their brother from that sentence. So I'm glad you paid attention to that, because all I was looking at was like the action and stuff. When I say this, it sounds like I'm over criticizing. What threw me off was that I've never seen her in this type of a role before. This is like action. Like she's. Not only is she a judge, but she's also a trained assassin.
Like old school, like kung fu martial arts, training up the child. Like
this is very 80s, 90s type of plot. Yeah, like we've been training you your whole life for any time for this moment. Yeah, I was like, what? So we've seen movies like this now. In the casting of it, I would have been more like. I'm used to seeing like a Halle Berry, a Viola Davis type. We've seen her in Power, and we've seen her in action, intense moments. So she's been attacked and things like that. But it's hard for me to only being familiar with her and mostly in that role for so long to now it's like, can I take her seriously as a action star? It's an adjustment. If I watch this movie, that's the only thing. Like everybody else that it seemed like around her seemed like a fit, but now I'm going to be asking myself, am I going to be able to adjust to taking her as an action? I don't know. Trailer looked okay. We don't have BET Plus, So I don't know if you got the sponsor that told us to check out the trailer. I don't know if you have access to a screener. I will screen it because I don't have BET Plus. I have BET, but I don't have BET Plus. But if you have a screener, I will screen it and I will give you my honest review because I'm familiar with all the other actors in there. There was the one brother that
Gross has been in all kinds of stuff.
The defendant, who is the defendant that was being? I remember him from the
you said you
NWA
did,
movie.
but
I saw he played Eazy-E in the NWA movie, so I know he's a great actor. So some talent in there. It's just that I'm just gonna take some adjusting to because I'm so used to her in Power.
Well, it's like when initially, like back in the day, when people saw Tom Hanks do serious stuff for the first time, when they'd only ever seen him do slapstick,
right? Or Mr. Mom
comedies,
being Batman, right?
You know, and people were like, "Excuse me, like you're not serious."
Yeah. So I mean, look, right there in the picture, right there, she's got a machine gun in her hand. I'm used to seeing her as a rapper. I'm used to her seeing as the mom. I'm not used to her seeing like that. So it's gonna be. I gotta watch the movie to see if I can adjust to it. Like if you guys have BET Plus or if you've seen this trailer, let me know what you guys. Am I the only one? If you have seen the show Power, you know what I'm talking about. Like I take her seriously as a dramatic actress, as a badass, but as an ass kicker. I don't know.
She didn't do a whole lot of ass kicking.
In Power, yeah.
A little bit,
but
female words.
Oh yeah,
words.
I believe her as a badass, but I don't know. But so I'm gonna have to watch and see if I can take it seriously as a. That's just how I saw it. All right, moving on to the main topic. Captain America 4 has changed its name. Let me get the graphic in the way. Captain America 4 has officially changed their name to. What am I doing here? Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there we go. And you're like, what's she doing on there? She was also in the movie, guys. Captain America 4 has changed its name from New World Order to Brave New World. Why? What is going on with the plot of this movie? The reason why they would have to even change this name, and which ones do you like better? I think I put the poll up. I think we only got 6 in there. Do you see it? What's the poll show? I think you have to click at the top because it doesn't really show me the results that when I try to click on it. Where are we at right now?
50-50.
It's 50-50? Really? It's 8 more you guys watching in the chat, and you guys are split on whether or not you like the Captain America 4 New World Order versus Brave New World, which tells me it doesn't matter. Which is my point. Why change it? So I found an article on that, and baby, if you have to, I know it's already past 2. If you have to bounce out of here, just let me know, and I'll just talk with the guys. But what do you think? Which title did you like more? Did you like Brave?
The original one.
New World Order.
Yeah, Brave New World. I don't know because for some reason it sounds very Disney animated, like.
It's a brave new world, a whole new.
Yeah,
world. It makes you think of a whole new world.
I'm feeling very
offended.
No, just like it's. I don't like it.
Like, I don't like that.
New World Order sounds like we got a new person in charge.
Yeah.
And this is what we're doing now.
Yeah, we got a whole new captain. I'm the captain now. Yeah. Yeah, New World Order seemed like something was bad is about to go down. Brave New World, it's like, I don't know. It makes me feel more hopeful. New World Order made me feel like something bad was about to happen and only this guy could fix it. New World
take some people out.
Brave New World makes me feel like my hand's going to be held the whole time.
Brave New World made me feel like he's been in a coma for 20 years and he just woke up and he's like, what happened to the world?
Yeah, like when we already had that with Chris Evans. Yeah, I mean, like racism over. I fixed it. I'm the captain now. I fixed it. But I don't know. Well, I want to get what you guys think about the new title. So let me go full mass here. Actually, no. Let's go this screen right here. So from Screen Rant, Captain America 4's new title explained. Brave New World teases big comic. Sorry. Let me get that click out. Big comic story in the MCU. The title of Sam Wilson's next journey, Captain America Brave New World, could tease a big comic book story for the MCU. Originally announced at San Diego Comic-Con, Captain America New World Order. The project was set to continue the story of Sam Wilson. After coming to terms with taking on the mantle of Captain America during the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Captain America New World Order was set to explore exactly what awaits the new captain in his solo outing. However, following the first official set photos being released by Marvel Studios, the title of Captain America 4 was changed to Brave New World. While the change is minimal, there is still a chance it could hint at a potential story for the 2024 MCU project, with the new title Captain America Brave New World linking to a specific Marvel comic story. Let me get this out the way. Here is everything the Captain America 4 title change could mean for the upcoming film. Captain America Brave New World connects to Secret Empire and Hydra Captain America. That was where it was. We were in a world where, or a situation where, the whole time we were dealing with I don't know if that was the real Captain America or the fake. I didn't read that storyline. If you guys know in the comments, let me know that that was either a scroll Captain America or a fake Captain America or a clone. I don't know what it was, but he was the whole time working with Hydra the whole time. And how are we gonna do that? Because Chris Evans is gone. like no way we ain't gonna go there. So that wouldn't make any sense. Would you want that storyline? The whole time Chris Evans was the bad guy. No. that would shatter your whole world. The Brave New World title reveals from Captain America 4 set photos connects to the major crossover event from Marvel Comics, Secret Empire. The overall story of this comic event saw Hydra activate a form of hypnotization on Steve. Oh, they hypnotized him. Steve Rogers, who was revealed as a sleeper agent by the evil organization. The other superheroes of the Marvel comic universe then were faced with the choice to stand and fight against their former leader and Hydra for support to the new regime, or support the new regime.
But I feel like that
established by Captain
already
America.
Been done with Bucky.
True. That sounds like Winter Soldier. Which I hope, if this movie is going to mimic anything, Winter Soldier is not a bad play. If they can make the feel of Winter Soldier, bring that back. I like it, but not the whole story. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, that's kind of so. Yeah, when concerning the title of Brave New World specifically, there was a mini-series of the comics tied to the Secret Empire event titled Secret Empire Brave New World. This miniseries consisted of 5 comic books, with each highlighting a different group of heroes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Each story detailed how their individual lives were impacted by Hydra's takeover and the loss of Steve Rogers as an ally. Captain America 4, being retitled Brave New World, will naturally lead to many to ask how this could impact the MCU story. And I really don't think it'll impact the story at all. Because they would have we just got a name change. And technically, by changing the name, did you break the writer's strike rule? I mean, you wrote some new words down. But I mean, I'm sure the producers probably made this name change.
Brave New World it takes him I don't know. He has discovered that he is in another universe.
If they, don't make this
it's not where he think he is. Everything looks pretty much the same, but it's not quite the same.
Don't make this a multiverse thing. I love what's going on with the multiverse, but I don't need Sam to be. Oh no! If Steve is gonna come back from the multiverse or something like that, I want that to happen in the Avengers. I don't want. Because this. All right, let me go full mass on this one. This is gonna piss me off. That would piss me off.
Brave New World. What are we talking about? He thinks he's in his regular world, but he's not. So now he has to navigate
this brave. Oh, you just fucking. Oh, you just being funny with the whole word brave new. I'm in this brave new world.
It's like
everybody's happy. Racism is gone. Like thanks, Black Cap.
Black Cap. Like at the end of. Ant-Man, where he thinks he's where
spoilers. he might be in a different universe.
So
yeah,
like it looks the same as all the
Yeah, but they charging him for donuts now, so that's got to be a whole different universe. Now he's in a Brave. Now, if it turns out that this is a multiverse thing, I'm gonna be pissed, because I don't know. I just feel like I said, I want this to step away from the multiverse stuff for a while and just bring it back to. I don't want the world to be in danger. I don't want the multiverse to be in danger. I want the city to be in danger or something like that. I want it to bring. I
didn't say that I wanted that. I'm just saying that.
Well, you already put it out there, so now you
throws me off.
No, you ruined it. you already put it out there, so yeah, damn it, you killed it. Dang. So
I don't like the title.
You said you don't like the
I don't like the title.
Yeah, you don't like it. Let's take it down. I gotta make a new sound. I don't like that.
JD the MC says it is the multiverse saga.
I mean, yeah, it is, but shut up. You gonna call me out? Man, shut up. You're right. Okay, I get it. Okay, but I'll be mad because I don't want in his very first movie, because it was already. I mean, he called it out on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There's no way in the world America is going to accept a black Captain America. I mean, I was surprised that Disney even put that into the storyline, how they had a black superhero before and they treated him like trash. And he was jaded, saying that we'll never accept you as a black Captain America. So for your very first time out as Black Cap, your first movie, it's like that's when Chris Evans is going to show up and take that shield. Thanks. Thanks for holding that, buddy. You're in a brave new world now.
Steve Rogers is the bad guy, and
he is
the good guy. They love him.
Oh, the fans would hate. Like I'm telling you,
because it's the wrong.
I'm telling you, you think that dude from Geeks and Gamers was mad that there were no white good guys in the Batman? Wait until they reveal that Sam's first villain is you race swap him, then you make the white guy the bad guy.
America's ass.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it on that level. Like if they bring back Steve Rogers and then make him an instant bad guy. Like, oh no, even I don't want that. You already got an a-hole bad guy Captain America out there. U.S. Agent, that other dude that took over that you had to take the shield from. But that's not even who's rumored to be the bad guy. I heard that a Hulk villain called the Leader is probably going to be the villain. He was mentioned or shown in the guy who was in the Incredible Hulk movie. What's his name? Edward Norton. And Edward Norton's Hulk. They didn't show him. They showed him getting hurt, and then the Hulk stuff getting into his head and his head. It was hinting that he was going to become a Hulk villain called the Leader, and that's what we heard. That's what the plot of Brave New World is going to be about. Was a Hulk thing. All right, my babe's got to go. So thanks, babe, for joining us here on the Rundown. She's got to get back downstairs, and I'll take it from here. And I guess that'll lead me into the week. Yeah, you ruined it. Totally ruined it. So I guess we're gonna get right into the We Got Your Mail version of the show. I want to hear what you guys thought about that and all your theories, your questions, comments, concerns. Let's get right into it. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, make this a proper We Got Your Mail. And I forgot to. I'll do it at the end of the show. I'll make this a proper We Got Your Mail. I got something in, and I want to show you guys this. A proper rundown. I love it when I get these. So Justin Crawford sent a list when we were talking about Mortal Kombat 2 and the new lady that's going to play Katana. He sent us a list of his dream cast for the movies. I say they need some Mortal Kombat 2 cast members and this is his list. So let me give you the rundown of Justin Crawford's list. He goes, The Rock as Shao Kahn, Jason Momoa as Kotal Khan, Matthew Yang Kling as Fujin, Adam Beach as Nightwolf, Andrew Koji as Kulong Sub-Zero. Isn't that the person? Who's playing Sub-Zero? Is that? Anyway, I'll just run down your list. Henry Golding as Smoke, Sokka Dewan as Reptile, Iko Owas, if I'm saying that right, as Ermac. Maurice Crump as Rain. Lakeith Lee Stanfield as Cyrax. Simu Liu as Sector. Kelly Hu as Sindel. Adonis Morapis, if I'm saying that right, as Quan Chi. Bobby Lee as Bo Ray Cho. Michael B. Jordan, you could never afford him to play as Kai. Ruby Rose as Frost. Interesting. Randy Orton. That's a name, dude. You plucked that from WWE. Randy Orton as Motaro. Nathan Jones as Kintaro. Daniel Wu as Shinnok. Vanessa Marshall as Shiva. Ian Streets as Baraka. Henry Cavill. This is a very expensive movie, bro. Henry Cavill as Curtis Stryker. I don't see it, but I like it. Jazz Sinclair as Tanya. That is a list, bro. That is a list. Thank you for submitting that in, man. I like it. Somebody, I can see somebody, like Warner Brothers was, we talk about an expensive movie. Henry Cavill as Curtis Stryker. When you pluck the WWE name out there with Randy Orton, I would say the Miz first as Stryker. Am I crazy? I never really liked the Stryker character, so maybe I'm off. Maybe you guys agree with him more on that. I wanted to see if I could pull up the YouTube poll because I forgot to set it up for you guys, and I'm going to get to you guys' comments real quick. Reckless Comedy has something new out. I'll see what that's about later. But let me go full screen here real quick. Go to, there we go. Guys, taking a little peek behind the curtain here in my login now. So I said earlier today, do you think, it's cut off. Let me see if I can move that out the way. There we go. I said, do you think Harrison Ford replacing the late William Hurt was the best call? I personally would have preferred Sam Elliott, who played Thunderbolt Ross in Hulk 2003, if he was available, if he wanted to. I said, what did you prefer? 54% of you guys said, yeah, Sam Elliott. No, but 46% was cool with, and I am great with Harrison Ford. You can't go wrong with Harrison Ford. But to me, do I have the sound up? For me, no, I don't have. I have this.
Spicy Fat Daddy.
But I don't have the for me up. But for me, now I can't say it without. I got to pull it up now. There we go.
For me,
I feel like with Harrison Ford, that tells me this is going to be a one and done. Now I know there's been a hint from that he might come back, but I feel like if you're going to get Harrison Ford, you're immediately going straight to maybe the Red Hulk, or maybe the character is going to not make it out of this movie, or maybe the character is not going to be used after this. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe he saw the whole multiverse 10 movies down the line planned by Kevin Feige and was like, yeah, I'll sign up for that. Maybe. But I feel like Harrison Ford is kind of done with after Star Wars and with Indiana Jones and whatnot. I would think that he'd be done with these major franchises, but he's not the main character. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's only a couple days, couple of months of shooting, couple of weeks of shooting. Maybe that's why he said yes to it. And maybe he will be in multiple movies and multiple TV series. I mean, he was in an Apple TV series called Shrinking, so maybe I'm wrong about that. But 54% of you said you are okay with it. I'm okay. I love Harrison Ford being cast in it, but I always thought that it made sense to bring back Sam Elliott. Now, somebody later in the comment section said, I think maybe Sam Elliott is in some PC jail right now. I did not hear about that. William Hurt asked Harrison Ford to do it because he was his friend. This isn't even a question. I mean, just because they're friends. I mean, that explains why Harrison Ford said yes, but that doesn't mean that Sam Elliott wouldn't have been a good fit. He said Richard Williams says that Sam Elliott is currently in PC timeout over an comments that he made about the Community, the cowboy, a film that filmed The Power of the Dog. Okay, I did not know about that. Hercules says no, Marvel should have monetized William Hurt's death like they did Chadwick. But just because I didn't put two and two together. My fault. I was thinking about the director when I read this. William Hurt, the actor who passed away, because William Hurt and Harrison Ford were friends. I wasn't even thinking. I had the director in mind when he said asked Harrison Ford to do it because they were friends. Wait. Let's see. No more. Asked him to do it. Okay. But that comment about monetizing is that I get where you're going with that, because a lot of people did feel that Disney was going a little above and beyond Chadwick, overdoing it on. I mean, Chadwick died years before the last Black Panther movie came out, and it felt like we had to go through the whole funeral process again. I know, I got what you meant about that. Who is even watching Disney Marvel movies at this point? Me. I am the blue exorcist. I'm watching. I'm watching. All right, guys, let's get into your comments from this chat. Before I go, we're already hitting the hour mark. We go off to the top. Starting off with Y2 Germs hitting us up with the support, man. Appreciate you. If Y2, like I said, we got to figure it out, bro, because I want to get you here on the panel. I recently asked them to come. And no, you don't have to pay to play, but I appreciate the support. But we live pretty far away, so the logistics are there. Me and Y2 Germs, we bumped into each other at Comic Palooza. And so I reached out to him. I said, dude, we should get you on the channel one day. So we got to figure all that out. But I appreciate the love, man. Thanks a lot for supporting the channel. Let's see. This thing keeps skipping back up. Oh, that's just Joy. Why did I click on hers? I talk to her too much. Congratulations on the new grandchild. Yeah, he is very dude. That kid is alert. He's like looking around like his head's up. Like kids, I don't know, something in the water lately. Like he's already he's pretty much dang near smoking. Like, that was crazy. Like that dude is alert. His head is like, and his eyes are just like big beautiful eyes, and we're happy about that. Let's see, congratulations on the grandchild, my guys. B Gill Studios, what's up, man? Super hyped, dude. I think I messaged you. I saw your the trailer that you've been waiting to get me to watch. So BG Gills, they make their own I won't say. I'll say you're a studio. I'm not gonna say fan made. They make their own movies. Movie trailer. I don't know if you made movies, but they definitely made a movie trailer, and they have their own stunts and their own graphics, and they have their whole production thing going on. Independent company out there called B Gills out there. They're on YouTube, so you can go check out their stuff. He asked me to watch it, and I finally got a chance to watch it. Let me know when the screening happens. So you just got to invite me to the debut when the movie. I don't know if you're working on it. If you're working on a movie project or working on a short film, or if you just do like trailers for fun. But you guys are doing it big. I wish I had the talent to do that stuff. For this Friday, I must be missing out on what you were talking about right there. Afternoon, folks. Congrats on the new edition. Thanks again. Much love back at you, JD. And moving down, JD continues. DC fans deserve a little happiness. I feel like they're gonna get it. I feel like with James Gunn taking over with Peter Safran? I feel like things are gonna level out and be good. I'm very hopeful for Superman Legacy. This might not be the technical end of the SnyderVerse, but we got to stop calling it that. Zack Snyder's not coming back. I don't believe he will. Maybe with the new powers that be that are there, I guess anything's possible. But that storyline and old connections to it, maybe in an Elseworld thing, because Gunn gave himself an opening. He said there's going to be his new DC universe. There will be Elseworld things like where the Joker is and those movies with Joaquin Phoenix and whatnot. That there's going to be Elseworld. So if Snyder related or Snyder connected, like if Gal Gadot comes back, it will be now considered that's an Elseworld movie. Unless James Gunn himself says, yeah, no, that is. And I heard rumors that this Flash that we're getting is going to be adopted into the DCU. I don't believe it, because one of the reasons why James Gunn is there is to help clean up the controversy that Ezra Miller helped, add on to out of all the other controversies that the WB was going through when AT&T owned the company. But so I don't buy it. It was a safe thing for that director to say, if we make a Flash Part 2, Ezra is the only person that can play, because there is not going to be a Flash Part 2. I'm telling you, it's all going to get rebooted. He will pick and choose what will be moving forward. Jason Momoa seemed to be happy about something at his meeting. Depending on how well the Blue Beetle is accepted. Blue Beetle is one of those movies that can either be considered the old regime, an Elseworld, or can be adopted into the new DC studios. That's one of those movies that can do it. I doubt. Does anybody even think that the next Aquaman is going to even do good? Whether it's a good movie or not, I'm not saying that. But with everything going on, is Aquaman what is it called? Something King, Fallen Kingdom? I think the blood's in the water, so to speak. No pun intended. I don't feel any hype in it. All the drama that was with Amber Heard and all that stuff, people are kind of ready to move on to see what's going to happen with Superman Legacy. I think people are starting to let go of the DCEU. That's just how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Let's see. DC does deserve some happiness, though. Y2 Germs continues on. It's the same judgment as Michael Keaton was as Batman or Heath Ledger as the Joker. It's cool. It could be cool. I think the movie's going to do real good, or good enough. We're talking about The Flash again. I think it's going to do decent numbers, but starting off with a 72%. Let's see where it's at right now. Let me go back. The Flash Rotten Tomatoes score. If I'm clicking on the right thing, this thing is in the way. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, it's at 72% with 86 reviews in. Although it's not without some fun moments, The Flash often substitutes cameos for genuine thrills, and a general aura of exhaustion hovers over it. Damn. That came from Esther Zuckerman from Bloomberg. So another criticism on it, the movie puts a lot of thoughts into what it wants to say and not enough into how it says it, whatever that means. So maybe Joy was right. I don't need to listen. I need to listen to the people. What the people want to say. Let's just go see the damn thing and see what they're gonna say. I think people are afraid of the term New World Order. You think that's why they changed it? The New World Order. We're already here. After Trump is in the White House, New World Order. Biden's in the White House, New World Order. Obama is going to take us into the New World Order. The first time I ever heard that term was with the second Bush. But when he started the war in Iraq, when we went to Iraq, that's it. This is the New World Order. This is it. That was the first time, and it wasn't. And every president since, that was it. This is it. This is the New World Order. So yeah, that was the first time I ever heard it. When I was not political at all. I was in my early 20s. Bush is going to make us all use one currency. I'm like, no, he's not. Even there, I was like, whatever. New World Order. I'm like, yeah, people are afraid of that word, that term. As a wrestling fan, I wouldn't like to see all the NWO Captain America match. Dude, it is so funny you said that. That was the first thing I saw. That was the first meme I saw. Was somebody said it had a picture of Hulk Hogan, doing the For Life. was like, this is the only New World Order that should be. So he was like, I'm glad they changed it to Brave New World because NWO for life. That's the only New World Order that we need. That's funny that you said that. I wasn't even thinking on that level. It was but I don't think Hulk Hogan is gonna make or break what Disney is gonna be doing. LOL. It is the most. Oh, that was when you said, yeah, it is the most first saga. I don't even want to think about again what Joy and you and Joy came up with for the plot. I'm like, if you're gonna bring Chris Evans back, or maybe, what if Sam? What if Sam is the sleeper cell? What if Hydra hypnotized him? What if that therapist that was in Falcon and Winter Soldier the whole time they broke the hypnosis that we had, the hold that we had on Bucky, but we put one on Sam? What if they make Sam? Now that would also equally piss me off. As I'm gonna play my black card for a second. Brother, first time is Captain America in the movie, and the second they make him Captain America, they're gonna make him the bad guy. Then Chris Evans is gonna come back. I'll take that shield back, son. You try, little partner, but you just couldn't. Yeah. They're gonna make him a villain. Maybe. What if Sam is the sleeper agent? Damn, y'all put that. What you think about that theory? Let's see. Hope we get more Isaiah Bradley in Brave New World. Isaiah Bradley. I'm bad with names, man. I know the name. Isaiah Bradley, Marvel. Let's see. We mentioned it. The first black super soldier. They will never accept the black Captain America, and you a damn fool for thinking that they would. Boy, that cut deep. That's like my homeboy Jason Rodriguez would say. That's how I feel. Like one time when we were working at a leasing office, he was tired of dealing with a certain client, or he was tired of whatever. He was ready to go on break or something like that. Somebody came in that needed him to speak Spanish, and I'm calling him out right now. He's gonna get mad at this story. So needed him to speak Spanish. And he does speak Spanish, but he pretended not to speak Spanish because he was trying to get out of there. And then a few minutes later, he was caught speaking Spanish by that same woman, and she laid into him. And I just saw him like. That's how that speech that Isaiah, when he gave that speech, that's how that deflated feeling. That's how I felt. And later on, I asked him, damn, what did that woman say to you? Like, bro, she was pissed, man. Like, you just like, dude, you don't understand. Like, she laid into me about how, it's bad enough how we treated in this country and our own people to act the way you act. Like, dude, it doesn't, like he said, me getting fired for doing what I did, because she could have got him in trouble and got him fired. She said, no, that speech that she gave him was 10 times worse than anything else that could have happened to him. Like, and she knew it. She laid into him that, that I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Oh, dog. Like, that's what that speech that Isaiah gave Sam, that's how I felt, man. That's how I felt. Like, you a damn fool for thinking that, for trusting in this country. Because they put him through the ringer, man. He had every right to be as pissed as he was. And I was so shocked that they put that in the show. Y2 Germs, I don't like The Rock for Shao Kahn. I thought Nathan Jones could work better as Shao Kahn. Nathan Jones. Yes. Wasn't he? He's a former wrestler. Wasn't he the dude that Brad Pitt beat in what was that movie? Achilles. What was that movie called where he played Achilles? Wasn't that the dude that he just sliced the nigga? Like, dude, that dude has been in some movies. That's one of those wrestlers / former wrestler / actors that's in those. That dude, I gotta look up his IMDb page because he's that guy. He's been in some things that you didn't realize that he came from a wrestling background. That dude probably could. You know who I felt who could crush? Who was the actor? I know he was in an episode of Dexter. He played a bad guy, but the guy who made Daredevil's suit in the Daredevil Netflix series, the guy who made the suit that was being blackballed by Kingpin, I think he would make a good Shao Kahn, but maybe he's not big enough. Definitely not bigger than this dude. But yeah, Nathan Jones, that's a big dude. That dude is big, and whoever plays Shao Kahn should be big. That's a name. I haven't thought about that dude in a minute. That's a name. Nightwolf comes this Friday. We make our original superhero projects ranging from films to series. B Gill Studios. Go out there, support them, go follow them. They are doing their thing. Yeah, Nightwolf comes out this Friday. Where my tickets? Is it coming out on Netflix? Is it coming out on Netflix? Is it coming out on your YouTube channel? Let me know. I think that's what you mean. JD the MC says probably an unpopular opinion. Here we go. But I would have recast Ed Harris as Thunderbolt Ross instead of Harrison Ford. Ed Harris as Ed Harris. Ooh. Yeah, he's got the look. Isn't he in another MCU? Oh, it doesn't matter. But the first picture that they showed me was him in that military uniform in his army. That he plays a good soldier. He plays damn. I like that better than the old dude that I wanted. I like that better than the dude that played the damn character in 2003. I think I like that better. Yeah. Damn, you're right. Nah, that's not an damn, I think you convinced me. I think let's adjust it now. Who do you pick? Ed Harris or Harrison Ford? Or my pick, Sam Elliott. Damn. Let me see if I can pull this up. I like that. I think I like that better than my pick. Let me see if I can pull this in. Yeah. Ed Harris. What do you guys think about him? Him playing, was he in Top Gun? Is that what I'm seeing? Video. What do you think about him playing Thunderbolt Ross? I don't know. I like it. Yeah, I like that. I likes that. That's not an unpopular opinion. I likes that. I got your back on that one. And last but not least, ending it all up, I think if Flash 2 is 5 years away and Ezra stays clean, it could happen. Unlikely, yeah. Very, very unlikely. They are not. It's anything's possible because look at what Robert Downey Jr.'s career, where he was going. He had like 2 second chances before he finally got cast as Iron Man. So anything is possible. I just feel like the way they handled it, because we're in a social media era and stuff, the way Warner Brothers tried to, just act like it wasn't happening. Meanwhile, you got other actors who do, in my opinion, less or the same, or up to the same to less, in my opinion, just getting fired left and right. The dude that was on The Flash got fired for old tweets that he said back in the day. Like I said, I'm a lefty, but even I know sometimes that cancel culture. But the cancel culture is on both sides, dude. People like to say that cancel culture is something that the left does, but can't do cancel culture. But dude, the religious right be canceled. The second, this is a war against Christianity. Cancel, you get canceled. Everything, cancel culture is everywhere. It's on both sides. Left, right, don't matter. Cancel culture is everywhere. But people getting hit with old tweets, people committing certain misdemeanors or felonies, or people being accused of things before all the evidence comes out. Then it turns out maybe they didn't do it, or maybe it's just too sketchy. But then people we get tribal. It's like I don't care what that DNA says. I still believe what I believe. Like so it gets too tribal nowadays. The 5 years from now, yeah, if they keep themselves clean, yeah, it's possible. Look at Robert Downey Jr. I mean, dude broke into a person's house, got in their bed. Dude is lucky that was before the social media era. But while he was high out of his mind one day. I mean, bad things happen and people have comebacks. And I'm not saying that Ezra Miller won't be held accountable, because what people don't realize is that this is not over. Ezra's court appearances and the trials, they were just pushed back. They've been going through Jonathan Major's stuff fairly quickly in comparison. Ezra's stuff is being pushed, and that's why they heard him getting this movie out the way and whatnot and not talking about it. I'm pretty sure that after the movie comes out, after it makes the money it's going to make, and then we get to these trials that Ezra Miller is heading towards, that's when you're probably going to get that statement from James Gunn in studio, and we will be recasting the Flash. I'm telling you, man. Once starts getting into their next court appearances and stuff, way after this movie is about to come out, that's when James Gunn is gonna. Because right now they're making these safe comments. We always hope that people, if they have mental health issues, we hope that people get the help that they need, and blah blah blah. If there is a Flash Part 2, which they're not, in my opinion, I don't believe there will be. If there is, a safe thing to say because you're promoting this movie. Only Ezra Miller can play the Flash. If there's a Flash 2, I'm going to hire Ezra Miller. But there's not going to be a Flash 2. There's going to be a recasted, a rebooted Flash. Oh, okay. Well, then get a new Flash then. But the director's saying something safe. They're saying the safe things right now that won't really ding them later if it does get worse for Ezra Miller. So yeah, I mean that's just how I feel about it. And ended it off with B. Gill Studio. Yes, part 1 is out on our YouTube channel this Friday. So go check out his YouTube channel and check out Night Wolf. Rated PG-13. I'm asking like you're gonna. I know you're gonna type it. Like I'm just gonna say PG. It's friendly for all viewers. Unless he chimes in real quick. No, dude, hardcore. You're gonna need it's gonna be behind a paywall to see what we're gonna show you. No, I'm just no. I'm pretty sure if it's gonna be on YouTube, it's gonna be family friendly enough, right? Action adventure type movie. But check out Night Wolf. We got the trailer out on the channel, and apparently it comes out this Friday. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys for keeping the live chat live and helping me out. Once again, on a Wednesday, we will be back tomorrow for the rundown in the afternoon, and then we're gonna do our evening show, Rundown After Dark. I was thinking about changing the name to that because I feel like I'm doing the same show in the afternoon and I'm doing it in the evening. I was thinking I called Tabitha yesterday. I said, should I change the name to the Rundown After Dark? Maybe I should call it like the For Me podcast or something like that. And she was like, no, she hated it. I mean, I wasn't 100% settled on that name, but she hated it. She's like, no, keep everything the same. You're always changing stuff around. You change the studio around all the time. You're always making changes. I do that. The ADD is out of control sometimes. But I feel like it's a different, I feel like the Rundown After Dark is a more laid back, open topic type, or should be an open topic like we just discussed them because, some adult stuff or that we do. And it's different from this type of structure. But she says for now, let's keep it the same. I'll put up a poll in the YouTube community tab. So you guys help me out. Let me know what you guys think about that. Should I change the name to the Rundown After Dark? Maybe I should do what John Campea did and ask you guys to help name it. I feel like the For Me podcast it's funny, but she doesn't like change all that much, I guess. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll put a poll up and get you guys to vote on it. Guys, hey, help me out, guys. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys for always supporting the channel. The ways that you always do. The way you when you send super chats, when you send donations, when you just hit the like button. I mean, I appreciate you guys, all you guys in the live chat. If you haven't hit the like button by now, man, come on, hit the button. If you haven't become a subscriber yet, we're here. If you are new to the channel, we are here for at least 4 days out of the week. We do the rundown. This is entertainment news and movie reviews by fans for fans, and we're going to be here forever. We're trying to get to or until I hit the lottery, whatever happens first, then I'm fucking out of here. We're trying to get to 11,000 subscribers. Help us out. We're going to be doing more giveaways. I'll announce what that is. I haven't settled on whether or not if it's a drone. Maybe it'll be a PS5. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do the logistics on that. And we'll announce a contest real soon. So, appreciate you guys for helping us out with the rundown. Send me topics and help me get my attention if I'm overlooking something. Sometimes I'll miss a topic that you guys might want to talk about. So if you know of anything, you've seen anything, see something, say something. Hit me up on social media at T3 Medias and tell me what your thoughts, your theories, concerns, or the topics that you want us to talk about. Until next time, guys. Good night.